Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Tarot Readings Live. Right now, in a few hours actually, is the new moon in Taurus. Is it new moon? Full moon? New moon? It's the new moon. Oh my gosh, I've been knee deep in astrology all day. I've been doing the Gemini season video for my new channel at Transcendent Astrology and Tarot. I've been editing the Gemini season channel, so I am all mixed up. But yes, it is the new moon in Taurus, the luckiest new moon of the year that's happening today. So if you would like to know about your new moon intentions, if you would like to know about just about anything, today is the day because this is the Tarot Readings Live. I want to welcome those of you that are already here. I'm just looking at the chat right here. We've got Aries 11, Alexis, and we have Aries 11 again. We've got Laura. Hello, Laura. So welcome to you all. I'm very happy that you are here. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. If you would like some cards pulled, I do ask for donations to the channel via Super Chat, Super Sticker, or PayPal. And you can get those instructions on that in the info box next to or beside the video. Hello to Ryan V as well. Okay, so we're going to get started with some readings here. We've got Aries 11, Alexis, and Aries 11 for a second super sticker. That would be number 3. Then we've got Laura. And we have Aries 11 for a third super sticker. All right. Aries 11 really got them in early, huh? You got them in super early. So if you're just joining me now, I want to welcome you to the live stream. Hello and welcome. Hello to Jennifer, also Rays of Sunshine Healing, for helping me and helping moderating this live stream, this and every live stream. So we'll get started with some readings. Okay, so let me just show you some of the decks I have if you want to talk about new moon intentions, what's going on. We have the daily guidance from your angels. We have the Archangel Oracle cards, which actually was the very, very, very first Oracle deck that I ever got. So it's this one. If you want to ask questions like, you know, what do my angels want me to know? What do the archangels want me to know for my life? I have those two decks to accommodate those types of readings. I've got a few tarot decks here. I also have what I had last week. I just had started to use them actually. Ooh, I think that's just an info card. Is the Astro Persona, this one, which is more geared toward astrology, but it's basically personality type cards. So let's see. I'm just going to pull a card for myself and show you guys. So those of you that are just joining me that are new, I'll show you guys what these are. So what personality trait must I focus on for this week, or what is my focus for this week? So let's just see. I don't even know. I'm going into this blindly, guys. I have no idea. We've got Venus in the 3rd house, Gemini, I think, and it says no looking back. No looking back. All right, so it says peaceful, tactful, emotionally expressive, convincing, talent for music and writing. I would say that's pretty accurate. You are sapiophile. Is sapio having to do with knowledge? Somebody Google that and let me know. Loving to express yourself through impressive words and word pictures. If you get bored in a relationship, you move on and never look back. Ooh, super true, super interesting. Maybe this is telling me not to look back to old relationships. So there you go. That was just a demonstration for you guys so you could see what the Astro Persona cards do, okay? Yeah, luckiest new moon tonight. Set your intentions for manifestation. And if you haven't yet viewed my new moon in Taurus video on my other channel at Transcendent Astrology and Tarot, after the live stream, go and view that video. Okay, so we're going to start with Aries 11. AD, feelings toward me, and message. Okay. So let's do that for Aries 11. I have the first tarot deck here. I had this out for recording my video, so we're going to use it. So AD's feelings toward Aries 11 right now, please and thank you. AD's higher self, AD's guardian angels and spirit guides. AD feelings toward Aries 11. The star. Ooh, the star of destiny. And it is upright, Aries 11. The star of destiny. You know, I feel that your person, AD, does feel like this is a destined connection with the star card. Ooh, there we go. That it's a destined connection with the star card, that they are feeling that you are exactly the person that they had been wishing for in their past. This is just a very auspicious card. As I mentioned, you know, the new moon is super auspicious right now as too. But I really do feel that the feelings are relatively positive towards you from your person. Let's go ahead to this deck to get your message. And we're going to get that message from AD to Aries 11. Please and thank you. Twin flame angels, romance angels. We have patterns. These feelings overwhelm me and I become afraid. Sometimes I even run away from you because of it. So your person, AD, is talking about the feelings of overwhelm, when it comes to your connection with them. Okay, so we have Alexis says, messages from spirit regarding the twin flame journey and connection. Okay, and you had put 3 for 3 cards. Okay. Got it. I got it. Okay, so let's go to the Twin Flame Oracle. And let's get messages concerning your twin flame connection. Alexis's twin flame connection, please and thank you. Twin flame angels, romance angels, Alexis's guardian angels. Please help Alexis understand the nature of her twin flame connection now. We've got fall, the fall. It's weird because I think you always get seasons. I think the last season you got perhaps was summer. Maybe the timeline has been pushed to the fall. So Alexis on her twin flame journey with her person. Sexual energy. Okay. And we're going to get one from the red deck to kind of complete the reading and we'll see what comes out. What else can you tell us about this with sexual energy, the fall, for Alexis and her person on their twin flame journey? Obsession. So one of the reasons why I believe that perhaps a potential reunion has been pushed out from the summer to the fall is because of the obsession and the sexual energy. This is a lower chakra energy. Okay, let me rephrase that, please, because that might lead people to believe that the lower chakras are bad. The lower chakras are not bad. There are lower expressions of each chakra. And so the lower expressions of the sacral chakra have to do with sexual energy that has moved into obsession or something in the lower part of that chakra energy, if that makes sense. Because it is about a more of an ego fixation that could also tip over into like an addiction. Because what is obsession? An obsession is like fixating on something that isn't necessarily going to move you forward in life. So that I believe that is the reason why this may have been shifted back from the summer to the fall, because that energy does need to be transmuted. It can't stay in that current energy. Okay, so Aries 11 says messages from AD. Let's get another deck here. And I want to welcome you here if you are just joining me for the live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me. Happy Taurus new moon tonight. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the live stream, make sure you set your new moon intentions. This is a powerful one, a very, very powerful one. Okay, so AD's messages to Aries 11. I fantasize about how life would be with you. I fantasize about how life would be with you. AD to Aries 11, please and thank you. I want to make things right between us. I'm not sure how to do that, but I'm working on it. Okay. So in other words, I believe your person, AD, is really thinking about you and thinking about this connection right now. Okay, so we have sorry, let me just go back because I just scrolled down really fast. Laura says, message from my DM. Let's get that, Laura. Laura's divine masculine twin flame. What is your message to Laura? Please and thank you. This feels like hell. That would tell me that your person is going through some major healing, going through perhaps a dark night of the soul, but definitely going through something that is internally not feeling great right now. Okay, Aries 11. I see 3 from you. Wait, 1. Let me count. 2, 3, but I don't see what you wanted pulled for the third one, Aries 11. So can you, messages. Got it. Okay, thank you. So we have Aries 11. Then we have Jennifer. Then we have Jennifer again. Then we have Sandra. And we have Alexis. Okay, cool. Let's start with Aries 11, please. Up here with some messages. Cool. All right, so we are gonna grab we're gonna grab the pink deck for you, Aries 11. So AD's higher self, AD's guardian angels and spirit guides. AD from your higher spiritual self, what do you need to say to Aries 11? So many things remind me of you. AD, what do you need to say to Aries 11, please? I knew exactly what I was doing. I mean, the energy that's coming the most through this one is that they messed up things between you and them, or between you know, the connection. But they actually knew that they were doing it. And in a sense, they also knew why they were doing it. I mean, I do keep getting, though, that they are really, really, really thinking about you, Aries 11, with this one. They're very much immersed in thoughts of you. Okay, so Jennifer says, new moon guidance for me. All right. So we're going to do 2 cards for new moon guidance for you. We'll pick one tarot and we'll pick one from the Archangel Oracle deck. Let's see which Archangel is working with you through this new moon energy. So for Jennifer, Jennifer's higher self, Jennifer's guardian angels and spirit guides. Which Archangel is working the best with Jennifer through this new moon energy? Please and thank you. Ooh, we've got Archangel Shamuel working with you. Remember how I said set your intentions? We've got career transition. Archangel Shamuel said your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Career transition. So maybe it is time to set your intentions for a career transition. So let's go ahead and get a tarot card for Jennifer. Jennifer's guardian angels and spirit guides. Can you tell us more about this energy of a career transition for Jennifer? Four of Swords, time for non-action. Going within, silence, meditation, taking a break, healing, recalibrate, and retreat. I feel like the career transition that you're seeking is something your archangels are going to do for you. This is not something you need to actively take part in at the moment. At the moment. This is very much Taurus type energy. This is a Taurus new moon after all. This is very much Taurus energy, which is not about creating a lot of action. It might be slow and steady action, but it's not creating a lot of action. This is more rest and relaxation, taking things very slow, avoiding burnout, and really just taking a break to meditate. You can set your intentions, meditate, set your intentions, do your affirmations, meditate some more, take more rests. But Archangel Shamuel is really assisting you with this career transition. So you might want to set your intentions surrounding that. Okay. Jennifer also said, energy update for Joe and messages, please. Okay, perfect. Jennifer says, that was on my intention list I did last night. I will ask for more guidance about that. Perfect. And the seeds have been planted. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so we have Jennifer's second one, energy update from Joe. All right, so to that end, for Joe, I honestly am really feeling these Astro Persona cards. So let's just get, can you please tell us where Joe is at on his spiritual development, his personal development, when it comes to Joe on his twin flame journey? Give us the key phrases, the key words that are going to best express Joe's development on this journey. We got to reshuffle. Aw, this is so nice. It's the moon in the 8th house in Scorpio, and it says, loves with all their heart and soul. Oh my gosh, loves with all their heart and soul. The first thing that came to me, Jennifer, when it's about Joe and his development is that his reticence to engage in a committed relationship in the recent several years is because he loves with all of his heart and soul. I feel like because he gives himself completely over to that person, it's hard for him to recommit when he's been hurt. It's like, I'm going to read it. It says, you give yourself wholeheartedly, but desire for deep connection plus distrusting nature makes it hard to find and hold a satisfying relationship. So on the one hand, he gives himself everything of himself, but his lack of trust is causing him to put relationships on hold. And I think like the message that's really coming through this is that Joe is not avoidant. Like, how some people all like peg their twin flames according to these like attachment styles. I'm not seeing Joe as being avoidant. I'm seeing him being totally the opposite of avoidant. He is so committed when he's in a relationship that his lack of trust in like people, it comes from them not being as emotionally engaged or involved or in love as he was. And I think that's really that's what he's dealing with here. Okay. So now let's get a message from Joe. I'm glad you like the new deck, Jennifer. Yeah, like that one, I felt like that one for Joe was like so perfect. Okay, so Joe's higher self, Joe's guardian angels and spirit guides. Joe, what do you need to say to Jennifer, please? Karmic ties. I'm struggling with codependency. I'm afraid to let go of my old coping mechanisms. So that's Joe. I'm struggling with codependency. I'm afraid of letting go of my old coping mechanisms. There you are. Okay. And obviously that codependency, is a lot of like people pleasing and such. Okay, so let's go to Sandra up here. Guidance from my spirit guides regarding the new moon. Perfect. So Sandra, we're going to do for you exactly in the same deck that I worked with for Jennifer for the new moon. So this is my very first deck ever that I got in 2015. And it's the Archangel Oracle. And we're going to see which Archangel is working with you. So for Sandra, Sandra's higher self, Sandra's guardian angels and spirit guides. Which Archangel is working with Sandra through the new moon energies? And what does she need to know? You've got Archangel Raziel, and it's clairvoyance. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. So you are working with this new moon energy. You're working with Archangel Raziel. And he's helping your spiritual sights to awaken so you can see through the lens of heavenly love. Okay, so what else does this mean for Sandra for the new moon energies? Please and thank you. Ten of Coins, family legacy. Ooh, ooh, I just got a chill. That's such good energy. The family legacy is about something desirable that brings to you a sense of legacy, belonging, family, happiness, joy, financial stability. I just feel like there's something you need to see that heaven is offering you so that you can feel secure. And it's something you're not seeing yet. The other thing that is coming to me through this card, the 10 of Coins, is something that came to me during a meditation slash past life regression a while ago. This is probably back in February, March. And that is, you are deserving of heaven's gifts because of your lineage. Certain parts of your lineage it's like the unclaimed wealth of your lineage or the unclaimed happiness of your lineage. There's just something that you are due to receive that perhaps hasn't come into fruition yet. So there you go. Ask Archangel Raziel to help you gain your spiritual sight to make it clearer. Okay, so we have Alexis. Ooh, this pen I think is kaput. It is no longer working. Let's get another pen. We got Alexis. Then we have Laura. And Sandra again. Aries 11. And we have Lexi. And again, I want to welcome you guys if you're just joining me now for the live stream. Really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for coming. Okay, so we are going to go back to, and hello, Crystal. I just saw you join the live stream as well. So we're going to go back to Alexis. Nathan's true consciousness intentions with me. Huh. Okay. How are we going to do that one? I'm going to grab this one. This is the deck I usually use for personalized readings, Alexis. So let's go ahead and see Nathan's true intentions toward Alexis, please and thank you. Warning. The first one is warning. Don't dismiss the red flags here. Okay. Nathan's true intentions toward Alexis right now. Spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Nathan's true intentions toward Alexis right now. Obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So we have spiritual lesson, warning, red flags, and obstacles. The red flag, if we're going to go based on the last few cards we got pulled for you for this live stream, we've got the sexual energy with obsession. To me, those are red flags. And ask any twin flame who is here on this journey right now on the live stream, who's been in the journey for several years. Those are the first red flags. Those are the first warning signs. Here's why. Well, first, your obsession is unhealthy, right? If you're obsessed with your divine masculine, that is unhealthy. But if your divine masculine is obsessed with you and it's coming out as sexual energy, that is also unhealthy. And I'm going to explain why. Often, divine masculines misinterpret the Kundalini awakening. They misinterpret that for pure sexual energy. They do not see it as anything more. They don't see it as anything spiritual. They don't see it as anything ethereal or soul connected. They see it purely as chemistry, sexuality. And that's a red flag because they usually pull their divine feminines into that energy, dragging them down into the lower octave of that energy. Now, everything happens for a reason, right? So I'm not going to say that it's wrong to be intimate with your twin flame because that's not the case necessarily. But if they continually just drag you down into the lower energy and not want to move it into a higher heart chakra, right? The throat chakra speaking truth, the third eye chakra seeing into the future, seeing the connection, and the crown chakra seeing it as universal love, universal consciousness, then that is a warning. So that's the first card you got. The second card, spiritual lesson, that they're here to teach you the spiritual lesson. So usually the twin flame will come into our lives to teach us the spiritual lesson that we need to set boundaries, that we need to have self-love, self-worth, self-care. Okay. The third is the obstacles, the unhealed wounds that are blocking forward movement. So what does this mean? We can't even know what Nathan's true intentions are because there are too many unhealed wounds blocking the path. So there you are. Okay, so we have Laura, message from my higher self. Let's see. What does Laura, we're going to get the daily messages from your angels. What does Laura need to know to learn and to grow, please? I need to reshuffle. That one was not really coming out. I kind of forced it out. Here we go. What does Laura need to know to learn and to grow, please? Nope. Let's do one more time. Third time's a charm, right? Third time's a charm. What does Laura need? Oh, that one came out. Daydream. Daydream. You will more easily hear and receive our messages, the angels' messages, your higher self's messages, if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. This is the seat of creativity. I love it. So spend more time daydreaming. Spend more time looking at the clouds. I don't know where you live, but it's starting to be beautiful weather. Spend some time doing nothing. I think that's the general message also for this new moon. Okay, so Sandra says, energy update and messages from Michael's higher self. Okay, cool. Let's do the energy update for Sandra and Michael. Sandra's higher self, Michael's higher self, twin flame angels, and romance angels. What is the energetic update for Sandra and Michael? Telepathy. Telepathy. There it is. The multidimensional connection. Feeling each other's emotions, minds, reading each other's minds, connection through space and time. Sandra, I would spend some time with some 5D meditations with your twin. Even if it's separate, even if they don't know, if Michael doesn't know, but spend some time the next couple of days with some 5D meditations. I think that will really be helpful for you guys. So Michael's higher self, Michael's guardian angels and spirit guides. Michael, what do you need to say to Sandra? Please and thank you. Oh, this is really cute. Romantic messages. I love it. It's 11. And it says, when I look into your eyes, I see the universe and it activates me. When I look into your eyes, I see the universe and it activates me. I love it. It's such a profound message. I know it doesn't sound very profound, but it is very profound. Okay. We have Aries 11, Lexi, Crystal. We have Falana. Hello, Falana. We have Alexis again. And Laura again. There we go. All right. So let's go ahead to Aries 11. Alexis confirms that's how he's acting. Okay. Yeah. La 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 la. Aries 11 says messages, please and thank you. Sure. No problem. No problemo. Let's get two from this deck. So AD's higher self, AD's guardian angels and spirit guides. AD, what are your messages to Aries 11, please and thank you. Karmic ties, number 3. My heart is with another right now. I have to finish this karmic contract in order to be free. So AD is telling you they have to finish their karmic contract. All right, let's do one more from AD to Aries 11. Look at it. We've got lucky numbers here. We have 7 watching and 7 thumbs up. This is awesome. I got a little 77 here on May 7th. So on my screen, it's 777. Very cool. I should play the lotto, right? Okay, here we go. AD's higher self, AD's guardian angels and spirit guides. AD, what do you need to say to Aries 11? Number 7. Oh, did I just say number 7 again? All right, we're having all kinds of luck today. Telepathic messages. Okay, this is for Aries 11 from AD. One of us is sad or angry, and it's creating an energetic match in frequency with the other. Stay conscious of this, and if possible, try to help us elevate it. Try to help us elevate it. There you go. Okay, so we are going to go to Lexi. Did Lexi pose a question? I don't see Lexi's question. Oh, just twin flames, like a twin flame card. Okay, let's just see where you guys are at on your twin flame journey. Okay, Lexi, where is Lexi with their person on their twin flame journey? Please and thank you. Oops, that one just flipped, but hold on. Let's just shuffle some more. Where is Lexi at with their person on the twin flame journey? Twin flame angels, romance angels. I'm going to reshuffle. Nothing's popping out yet, Lexi. One more time. I don't know what's going on with this new moon energy. It's Taurus. It's slow. It's a turtle, right? Turtle energy. Wounded. We have wounded, Lexi. Intense emotional pain, fear, depression, emotionally unavailable, scared, defensive. So I don't know if this is you, Lexi. I don't know if this is your person, but there's some wounding going on here. Okay, so Crystal says, can I get some messages from Chris? And what changes this new moon is going to bring to our relationship, if any? Okay, sure. So let's ask that question first, Crystal. I'm going to grab some water here. And let's see first. The new moon in Taurus, the Taurus new moon. For Crystal and Chris, please and thank you. Twin flame angels, romance angels. Chris's highest self and Crystal's highest self. Please help Crystal understand what changes may take place during this Taurus new moon phase with Chris and their relationship. All right, we have 8 of Cups, walking away. Woo! We have walking away, time to move on and letting go. Okay, so the first message that's coming through this one, Crystal, and I know it sounds tragic, right? Like when you look at this and you hear the message, it sounds really tragic, but you have to go deeper. Go deeper with the 8 of Cups. Walking away, and look at it's really funny. It's like Saturn in Pisces, which is where we are. We are with Saturn in Pisces. So weird. Saturn is currently in Pisces. That's where we're at. We're still there. It's about walking away because the person is not ready. One or both of you are just not ready for this. Um, it's like walking away because there needs to be more spiritual growth in you or in Chris. Walking away is like stop beating a dead horse with a stick. That like what you guys had in the past was not working to both bring you up, right? To elevate you both. And the thing is that if you don't walk away and go back to the past, it's going to bring you down. And that's not what your guides want for you. That's not what the angels want for you. So let's get some messages from Chris. Chris's higher self, Chris's guardian angels and spirit guides. Chris, what do you need to say from your heart space to Crystal? I haven't felt this way about anyone else ever. Uncharted territory. That's the first one. Chris, what do you need to say to Crystal, please? I'm aware I sabotaged our connection. This was old patterns and defenses. I'm aware I sabotaged our connection. This was old patterns and defenses. See, the thing is, Chris, if he's living in old patterns, he just needs to transform, transmute, transcend those old patterns. I didn't want to let you go. I just didn't know where to go with this. I didn't want to let you go. I just didn't know where to go with this. So, like, all of these are indicating to me that more growth is needed, more transformation is needed. See, I just see him stuck like a deer in the headlights. You know what I mean? Like, I see him stuck like a deer in headlights and he's shocked. He doesn't know what to do. He's freezing and he has to mature past that. He's going to be no good to you if he's like a deer in the headlights because he can't be in the supportive role for you as you were for him. Okay, so so we have, after Laura, we have EQ. Hello, EQ. There we go. Lexi, yeah. So, yeah. For the 199, it's like one card, but if you are certainly welcome to get a personalized reading with me. I mean, that's another way to find out a little bit more about your connection. So Falana says, I'd love an energy update for my love journey using the energy of the new moon in Taurus, as well as any messages from Jasmine. Okay, sure. Hello, Falana, and thank you. And yes, I will do that for you. So let's just see for Falana and Jasmine, where is this Taurus new moon energy taking their love relationship, please? And thank you. So we have the Judgment card in reverse. And it says needing to step it up. Needing to step it up. I feel like it's time to overcome the self-doubt, overcome the negative talk, self-talk, right? This is for both of you. It's time to step it up, make a decision, move forward. Yeah. So maybe the new moon in Taurus is going to help you guys do this, help you guys step it up, help you guys just make a decision already to move forward, getting rid of the self-doubt, the negative self-talk. I think that is it's going to be helpful to be able to do that in any case, right? In any case, it's going to be super helpful for you guys to both do that. And I really believe that if you're invested in it, the Taurus new moon can help you to do that. Okay, so we are going to get some messages from Jasmine to Falana. What are we feeling here? Which deck? Okay, I think I'm feeling this deck. So Jasmine's higher self, Jasmine's guardian angels and spirit guides. Jasmine, what do you need to say from your highest heart space to Falana? I know who you are to me. I recognize and acknowledge this connection. I just can't do this right now. Again, I don't know where you guys are at. I don't know if you guys are committed or are jumping in, both feet in. I'm not sure why he's saying he can't do this, but he definitely, and I think that's perhaps part of the indecision of the Judgment card in reverse. So Jasmine, what do you need to say to Falana? I do miss you. Okay, so are you guys still separated geographically is what I meant to say? Let me know in the chat, Falana. So he misses you. He knows you're important to him. He understands the connection, but he's waffling. So I don't know if that's more of the same. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jennifer, for doing last call. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Crystal says, thank you. Yes, I walked away. I know that's what I need to do, but it's hard. Yeah, I agree. Stuff like that is really hard, especially when you love the person so much, right? It's very hard to do. Hello, Minister April 1st. Hello and welcome. Okay, so we are going to do Alexis, who says, wisdom from spirit on how to move forward from here on the journey or advice. Okay. How to move forward on the journey or advice. Let's see. Where are we going to go with this, Alexis? You ask very complex questions sometimes. Okay, so the first thing that needed to come out was the Twin Flame Oracle. So what does Alexis need to know to move forward on her Twin Flame journey, please? Inner child work. Inner child work. Do the inner child work. You know, journaling is a really great way to, like if you do daily journaling, Alexis, it's really good to start purging out some of that stuff, at least so that you know. Also, I don't have a copy of it here to show everyone, but in my book, The Empowered Divine Feminine, Becoming an Unstoppable Woman in the 21st Century and Beyond, I have a chapter which I talk about inner child work. I even have an exercise in there talking about talking with your inner child. So yeah, that's something. And I know there's books out there that are very specific to inner child healing. Okay, so for Alexis to continue moving forward on her twin flame journey, what is she needing to know? Free will. Understand that both parties have free will. Just as you have free will, Nathan has free will. That doesn't mean necessarily that it won't happen in this lifetime, but what it does mean is that it can push timelines. It can push the timetable. If someone digs in their heels and says, I don't want to change, I'm not doing my inner child work, I'm not doing my healing, I'm not healing my wounds, then there's nothing that you can do about it because they have free will, just as everyone does. And the same thing for you too. I mean, there might be stuff that you're resisting moving through. Okay, so for Alexis, what else does she need to know to move forward on her twin flame journey? Rebirth. I like that. The phoenix rising from the ashes. The thing that's coming through for you is that you, Alexis, do need to go through a total rebirth. That maybe you've gone through some part of the dark night of the soul. Maybe you have gone through some of the healing, the purging, whatever. It's not done for you. There's still this rebirth inside of you that needs to happen. And there is some resistance to you letting it happen. And again, we spoke about free will. We spoke about the free will choice to do your stuff, do your work, or not do your work. And everyone has that free choice. Everyone has that free will. But, your angels are trying to tell you that they do want you to be, for lack of better terms, they do want you to be born again. And just like the phoenix. And that somehow your free will is resisting that from happening. So I would look deeply into inner child work first and foremost this week to see how you can start and continue that process. Because honestly, it's not an overnight process. It's sometimes a 2 to 3 to 5 year process, right? It's not overnight. That stuff just doesn't go away. I started doing inner child healing probably January of 2021. I didn't even know what inner child healing was. I had no clue what that meant. But my sister had been doing it, and then she told me about it. I believe it was around January of 2021, maybe earlier. Maybe it was January 2020. It was somewhere back then, right? It was a few years ago. And so then I started doing the work, but believe me, as I stand today, things still come up a lot. And it comes up because it's not going to come up at once. It's going to come up in bits and pieces. And that goes for everybody, right? Okay, you're welcome, Alexis. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Falana says, yes, we are still geographically distant. Ah, okay. Got it. You're welcome, Falana. Lexi says, can you tell me about personal readings? Yes. So if you go to my website, michellefondinauthor.com, I do 30, 60, and 90-minute one-on-one personalized readings, and you can book those with me on my website. And yes, so anytime increment, and it doesn't matter what topic you want to address. Like, you can address anything you want during your readings. All right. Let's go to Laura. Another message from DM. Thank you. Okay. So Laura's higher self, Laura's guardian angels and spirit guides, Laura's divine masculine twin flame. What is your message to Laura, please? I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. It's your DM just acknowledging that there was a sense of awakening there during your connection. Okay, so EQ. Hello, EQ. Do I know what we're doing, EQ? Do we know what we're doing here? Let me know, EQ. Let me know in the chat box what we're pulling, what kind of cards we're pulling. So we have EQ and Alexis and Lexi. And Lexi will be the last super chat for today. All right. And I want to welcome those that have just joined the live stream. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Happy Taurus new moon. For those of you that are joining a little bit late, I also do a live stream on Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. So you can always join me then as well. Okay. So we have EQ. It says messages from person. So EQ's person's higher self. What messages do you have for EQ, please? Communication. Number 2. When our conversations are lighthearted and playful, it eases the tension that is sometimes there when we talk. So they're asking you to keep the conversations lighthearted. Lighthearted, EQ. EQ's person, what do you need to say to EQ? Please and thank you. Union. Wow. Okay. You are my true love, my heart, and my soul. You are my true love, my heart, and my soul. That is beautiful. Okay. Alexis says, final message from Nathan. Nathan's higher self, Nathan's guardian angels and spirit guides. Nathan, what is your message to Alexis, please? So many things remind me of you. Nostalgia, reminiscing mode. Reminiscing mode your person is. Okay. So Lexi says, how to move forward, apologize, or him. Is there more? What? Your question's very complex, Lexi. Let me see how we can do this. I'm just going to get from the Twin Flame Oracle. EQ, Lexi was the last one tonight. I think Jennifer did announce it and I announced it. All right. So Lexi, moving forward on the Twin Flame journey, please and thank you. We've got summer. I would wait it out, Lexi. Do nothing. Do nothing. Wait for the summer. All right. All right. Let's do EQ. And then we'll... I'm trying to do this as fast as I can, guys. Sometimes I just have to focus, right? So EQ's person, what do you need to say to EQ? Please and thank you. I've not been taught how to express my feelings. I've not been taught how to express my feelings. Yeah, your person, if they are inept at expressing their feelings, is because they just have not been taught the proper vocabulary, as most of us haven't from our parents, right? Most of us were never taught like emotional love language or even to ourselves, right? Okay, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. Thank you to Jennifer, Rays of Sunshine Healing, for moderating this and every live stream. I really appreciate each and every one of you, the time that you take to watch these live streams and participate, and the donations you give to the channel. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Bye.